What's up? It's your boy Culture Talk Bab in the building, man. We got
Shotty.
In the building. We're here for another artist interview. Excuse my voice, you feel me? So Shotty, man, how you feeling today? Let the people know how you feeling today.
Shit, I'm good, man. Shit. Numbers is doing good and all that. Spotify jumping and shit. Shit going alright right now.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So I see you from Peekskill.
That's a fact.
So how's that like? That's
Shit.
something different. You feel me? Let the people know about that.
Shit, I grew up in Peekskill. Feel me? That's the 914 and shit. That's fake upstate. You feel me? That's where I'm from. I was born and raised there and shit. Feel me? I've been there for a while, but shit sticky out there. I ain't go front. Like, I'm just trying to put on for the town and shit like that.
Yeah, like what's the environment out there? You feel me? I'm sure a lot of people don't even know about that.
Nah, yeah, it's a fact. Peekskill is really just like it's regular shit. It's regular New York shit. Feel me? Niggas be thinking upstate is like mad crazy. It's really not. Feel me? It's the same thing. It's still housing and shit like that up there and all that. Feel me? It's all that shit.
Does that give you like a different type of motivation being from Peekskill?
Yeah, it actually does. Feel me? Cause I'm not from the city, so niggas is gonna hate regardless. You feel me? So yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. So what's like some experiences that you've had in Peekskill?
What you mean experience?
Like it's like shit that you've been through out there that some people might not even think that you could go through it because you somewhere upstate versus you're not like in the city. Like what goes on out there? Like is this the same type of shit?
It's the same type of shit as out here. I ain't going front. Feel me?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit though.
Or so how old are you?
I'm 16.
So you're a young boy.
That's a fact.
So you was going after the Twin Towers fan.
Yeah, that's a fact. You still
So what's like you being 16? What's like some musical influences?
My musical influences, I ain't go front. I grew up listening to like fake weird shit. You heard like I've been fucking with Tyler the Creator. You heard I've been fucking with A$AP Rocky. I grew up to listening to shit like that. The whole A$AP, for me, yeah, shit like that.
So from listening to A$AP Rocky and people like Tyler the Creator, how do you develop the style that you have now, which is more of like a drill-based style?
Shit. My shit, I wouldn't even say my shit is no drill shit, you feel me?
Okay.
My shit is really like samples, I would rather say, you feel me? My shit samples and all that. But yeah, my shit just come about cause, feel me? My son A$AP Rocky, he been talking about the, feel me? He been talking about the Wok, he been talking about all types of shit like that, feel me? So all that comes into play now, feel me, with my samples and all that.
Or speaking of samples, I heard while I was doing research, I heard one of your older songs. It was called "Famous." That was that was like Britney Spears type of sample.
I ain't go front. That was some old shit. That was back in like 2018 or some shit like that. Feel me? That was on some like fuck my ex type shit. You feel me? Playing around gangster. That was back when I wasn't even taking this shit serious like that.
So would you like to consider that like you're somebody who's on? Because like a lot of new trap and a lot of new drill shit is really sample based now. So that's something that you like caught on to earlier.
Yeah, I can say I've been on the samples for a while now. That's a fact.
So from listening to that song, like Famous, how do you get from like that to like Who Got the Wok?
Shit, it's a lot of progression. You feel me? It's been a couple years since I made that. So
yeah.
Shit, once the sample drill started booming, feel me? I just started fucking with the beats. I started doing my thing with it.
Yeah. So like how is cause like on YouTube you got like 170K. I think on like TikTok and all that you got way more views, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like how are you dealing with that new success and all that?
Shit. A lot of people hear my phone shit feel good, you feel me? But I'm just doing my thing.
I found out about you, somebody that like I work my other job, you feel me? Young boy working in school shit, like 4th grader. Put your song on their IG, you feel me?
Well,
that's how I heard about you.
Okay.
So how's that like in your hood? Like how's the reception? How's that going?
Shit, I ain't go front. I'm really the face of my town. I ain't go front. I would say, like, I just be doing shit for me. Niggas fuck with me out there. Shit, I'm just trying to make sure everybody see me and shit like that.
So you feel like it's an open lane for you out there?
Definitely.
That's dope. So like, what's next for you type shit? Like, are you focused more on getting Who Got the Wok out there? Or are you like trying to record different
shit? I ain't go front. I got this video coming out in 2 weeks. Feel me? Who Got the Wok and all that. I'm gonna keep pushing that for me.
Yeah.
This shit gonna keep going. till the summer, you feel me? Shit can keep going, but obviously I'm gonna keep dropping shit like that.
Word.
I'm gonna keep dropping. I got some new shit coming too after the video.
Word. So when did you like start rapping? Like what made you like? What was the moment that you was like, yo, I'm gonna go in the studio, I'm gonna lay this shit down, I'm gonna take this shit serious?
First time I went to the studio and took it serious, I could say it was 2018.
Yeah.
2018 for me. It was me and my son Living. Shout out my son Living and all that. We was just bullying and shit. We was broke. For me, we was OD broke. We had like $80 or some shit like that. For me, we went to the studio. Nah, we had hit my mans up. For me, we like, yo, we trying to get in the studio. We had already wrote some shit like a week ago. For me, at the time. So boom, we get in the studio. We make some shit. I was jacking it, you heard? I had a little money, so I got another hour, you feel me? I made another song, some Dolo shit. Dropped that shit maybe like a week later or some shit. That shit started booming, you heard? 200K. Hit 200K in like 3-4 months or something like that, for me? So once it started booming, I'm like, nah, I gotta take this serious. And that's my first song, so I'm like, nah, I gotta keep going, you feel me? But I ended up taking that shit down.
So that's dope. So talk to me about, was that recording Who Got the Wok or was that before?
Nah, that was before. That was 2018.
Word. So talk to me about the creation of Who Got the Wok. Like going to the studio, making it. Did you know it was a hit instantly? Like talk to me about that.
I ain't go front. Who Got the Wok wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be a song. I ain't go front.
Yeah.
Cause at first I'm just in the studio chilling with my mans. You feel me? My man's right there. My son Demon. You feel me? We in the studio and all that. We had my son Franny. She was supposed to get an hour too. You feel me? It was supposed to be the last hour.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna get no hour, but she baited her. Baited. We like, fuck it. Who gonna get the next hour? I'm like, fuck it. I'll take one. For me, I'll take an hour. And while they was doing that, while my son was finishing up his shit, I just put on the beat. I started listening to that shit. I made that shit in like 20 minutes, honestly. I ain't gonna front. I made that shit. I'm like, I ain't gonna front. This shit gonna be a hit. I sent it to a couple people though. For me, I had to make sure it was a hit before I dropped it. I put that shit on TikTok and all that.
That shit went crazy.
That shit started booming for me.
So what do you feel like you're gonna bring to the game? Like what's some action? Like if you had like, this is a video game type shit, you fucking character, niggas picked you, like what would be like your attributes, you feel me? Like what do you think you bring to the game?
You think my attributes are, damn, that's a hard way to put it. Probably like,
whether it could be like your lyrics, realness,
oh,
you
yeah.
feel me?
I ain't gonna front off rip, it's my flow.
Yeah.
With my flow, I got mad different flows for me. I can switch it up all the time. I can go into mad different lanes. Feel me? And my flow. I definitely got good lyrics too.
Yeah.
I definitely use a good vocabulary in my songs and shit like that. Shit, I can't even think of that.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. So what's like if you could choose an artist that you could work with or like get to like remix Who Got the Wok, like who would it be?
Shit, I ain't go front. I probably got Herb on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I probably get Herb on that shit, bro.
That's dope. That's dope.
But I ain't go front. I got a couple fears telling me to put Be Love on that shit.
Yeah. Do you how you feel about that new Bronx drill movement? Are you like keeping up with it?
Shit, I be seeing that shit. I be peeping that shit. I'm jogging it though. For me,
Yeah.
niggas just doing their thing.
Word.
Fuck.
What's like the most recent movement you was fucking with, like artist wise and shit?
Probably the Bronx shit.
Yeah.
And that shit's still booming right now. I ain't go front. So yeah, probably the Bronx shit.
So that's something like that's the energy you're trying to create in your city.
I wouldn't say.
Nah.
I'm trying to create my own energy.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm trying to do shit like that.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a fact, but I'm jacking the Peekskill movement though.
Facts. How far is that shit from out here?
Like 40 minutes.
Yeah. You feel like you get the same opportunities out there that out here?
I could say no. I ain't go front. If I was in the city, I would have been blew up. That's
That's how you feel?
That's a fact. But Peekskill is so small for me. It's only so many people in the town for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I was in the city, I think I would have been blew up.
Or let me ask you a question. Jim Jones one time recently he said being a rapper is the most dangerous job right now. How you feel about that?
I ain't go front. That's a fact. These niggas is dying right now. Feel me? I use Pop Smoke as an example, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas is dying, feel me? Niggas getting killed in their cribs and shit like that, feel me? But you gotta move tight.
That's a fact. You feel like, what do you feel like you would do differently? Like, having all these examples and shit of all these rappers dying and all that.
Shit, you need security for one.
Yeah.
You definitely need security. Niggas be trying to say that security is, feel me, as pussy or something, feel me?
Nah, that's a fact, and I disagree with that shit all the way.
Hey, feel me, bro? Get some security, bro. Niggas is capping, my nigga.
Oh, that's smart, that's smart.
Security.
So, yo, Shotty, what's next? Like, what's next for you, man?
Shit. It's Who Got the Wok video, man. I'm about to drop some shit after that, for me. I put a trailer up and all that on the gram, for me.
Yeah.
Everybody tune into the gram. At Lil Shotty, for me.
Yeah. Let the people know where to find you and all that.
Shit, my Twitter, at Lil Shotty, YouTube, Lil Shotty, LUHSHOTTY for me. Instagram, Lil Shotty. Everything is Lil Shotty.
Culture.
Man, 2022 coming up, man. Y'all niggas gonna see what's going on. A lot of shit behind the scenes. We're gonna keep working and shit like that. You know what's up.
Who we got with us?
For me, you got
22 White, 22 shots.
I got
Instagram at White_22 shots.
You got my song.
You already know the vibe. Demon Osama, Demon Shots, everything Demon Osama. SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
You know the vibes. It's Tandem, man. Instagram, Spazbro Tandem. You know the vibes. I don't rap or nothing. I'm just here. You know.
Talk that shit.
Yeah.
You gonna put this in
Y'all got ops?
We don't got.
First of all, I don't call them ops. They just fans, man.
No ops, like I said in my last show. No ops. Just fans, no shots, they was in hands. I took Jello Pop out of the blade, we got turned in the
Shotty just smoking the strand.
Come on,
Really though.
Niggas is fans. Niggas be hating.
So if you could sign on one label, what label would you sign to?
I ain't go for I'm not signing no label. I ain't
No
gonna
label, 100% independent?
Independent.
A lot of these rappers be capping though. They be saying they independent, but they really don't be.
Niggas be taking joint deals though. You don't always got signed. You could take a joint
You could
deal
take a
with a
distro
label.
deal.
Yeah, like something. It's for distribution or something
All
like.
your money comes from tours and
But
shows
shit.
anyway.
They gotta offer like 100 mil, right?
100 mil?
Nah, that's so dear. 100 mil is crazy.
Niggas got a lot of shit on the way, man. There's a lot of shit going on. Who Got the Wok coming soon? The video. Everybody tune in right now. The audio out, shit like that for me. At Lil Shotty on Instagram. All types of shit for me.
Gotta be shout out Culture Talk.
But that's
For
a
me,
fact.
shout out Coach to Talk. For me, talking culture. You know what's up, man.